can I know like the first day that you and Cash ever met? Like, what was the situation? Where were you guys? I'm almost asking like for a love story, but like in the most like manly way possible.
Almost was a love story. I mean, hey
Okay.
man, yeah, we can do love stories, manly or not. So he and I had known each other from the North Carolina independent scene. In North Carolina, especially at the time, the actual talent was few and far between. Thankfully, I got to hang out with a lot of guys. You may have heard of them, like the Dawson brothers, who were in NWA, who were a tag team in the NWA for a little bit. The guys like Charlie Dreamer, who you probably never heard of, but he's the best wrestler I've ever stepped foot in the ring with. But I got to wrestle with those talents, and the talent, like I said, was so few and far between in the Carolinas. You would hear about who was great, who was a really good talent, and I always heard about him. And his name was Stephen Walters. He's still Stephen Walters in my phone, actually. I heard about him, and I saw video of him because I looked him up, and I always wanted to work with him because he was so good. But we never got the opportunity because he was from the mountains, which is where I'm at now, but I was on the coast in Wilmington at the beach. So we never really crossed paths. But one day we both got booked. It was my first ever WWE extra spot. We got booked for Roanoke, Virginia, I believe it was. And he and I got up with each other through Facebook. We said, let's travel together because we were going to do the Raw and the SmackDown. Let's travel together, and try to be seen together because, we would like to try to do something together. So we met, we shook hands, said, nice to finally meet you. My first question was, are you a Brett or a Sean guy? And he said, oh, I'm a Brett guy for sure. And I fell in love immediately. That's the love story right there. That's the A Walk to Remember movie, love story right there. But yeah, man, we had a match on the SmackDown, and they put us together. We decided to call everything in the ring except for the finish. When you do the finish, we called everything in the ring. Cash allowed me to call the match because I was the heel for the match. And they said you could go 2 minutes or you could go 20 minutes. We don't know. We'll let you know. Scott Armstrong was a referee, incredible referee. He said, they love it. Keep going. They love it. Keep going. Keep going. We went about 16 or 17 minutes. And by the time we watched all the guys and girls start circling the ring, they had left the stands and started circling the ring and watching the match. And when we got done, guys jumped in the ring like Alberto Del Rio, Ricardo, Jamie Noble, and they hugged us because it was so good and we had instant chemistry. And from there, that's how I got my job. That's how he got his job. I just started a little bit earlier than he did.
That really is a love story. I feel like I just
Oh
saw like the
yes,
origin of a buddy cop movie. I love it.
we just needed a slow kiss. That's all we need.